Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second tribal council of Tvivor Camp Okanagananama something. We're here with the Natosi tribe. I think that's how your name is pronounced.
Yes, God.
Who lost the competition that's played. We do it every season at Tvivor where they match up and then play separate mini games, and then whoever scores the most points out of a certain amount wins individual. Well, not individual, team immunity. Natosi tribe got sent to tribal council, and then BB Tribe Lover, I think.
Jimmy.
Is that who got? Jimmy, sorry, Jimmy, you got the spirit stick. Am I correct?
Yep.
All right, and he played the spirit stick, so he cannot be voted off tonight. And whoever is voted off tonight will give the spirit stick to a remaining competitor. So I'm gonna start the questions out. We can start with Jimmy, the player of the spirit stick. So far, we've seen both spirit sticks be played by the person immediately in their tribal council. Do you think that people are gonna continue to do that? Do you think every time someone gets a spirit stick, they're just gonna play it by default?
You know, I didn't want to have to play it. But the biggest issue is that I think we're going to a 5-5 tie right now. And I believe that if it goes to rocks, I'm not willing to take the heat. So I'm going to play it now. I wouldn't have played it if I didn't think this was going to happen.
All right, so he's asserting that there is going to be a 5-5 vote tonight. Ninjon, is that how it is going to happen? Is it a 5-5 vote tonight, or is that just a common assessment that everyone feels like is true?
Well, I think in terms of tonight's votes, there are some people who have one way of thinking, and there are other people who have multiple. I think this vote's going to be very colorful.
All right, I'm going to ask, and I'll go to Jake.
You weren't asking me a question, were you, Jimmy?
No, I said, what does that mean?
Colorful?
Yeah, what does he mean?
I'm really confused.
All right, and he played the spirit stick, so he... Kelsey, someone's echoing. Make sure to mute your YouTube so I don't suck over. Okay, I'm gonna ask Jake the next question. Jake, so we have one person saying that it's gonna be a 5-5 vote, and then we have one person saying that some people are set in stone, and then the vote could be colorful. If it is a 5-5 vote, that's not really a colorful vote. It seems like there'd be two groups going against each other. Do you think it's a 5-5 vote, or like Jimmy said, is that assessment incorrect?
I think it could be. I just think it depends on who everyone trusts, because some people may not be telling the truth about the vote. So it may be a 5-5, maybe 6-4, 7-3. We'll just have to see.
So Kaya, is it safe for me to assume that there's two people in danger and there's only two people's names that have been thrown around?
Probably, but I feel like if it ties, everyone's going to be in danger. Like, but if everyone thinks logically, there's only one person going tonight, and it's not going to tie. So.
So does anyone want to give me any info on who this 5-5 vote is a tie between? Or are we just going to remain silent about that?
If there is one, if there is a 5-5 vote, I think it's between side A and side B.
Okay, then it's becoming apparent to me that there's only two people in danger here, because we keep talking about a 5-5 vote, side A, side B. So does anyone want to throw out the names of the two people that seem to be getting votes tonight?
It's between Ninjan and Patricia.
All right.
Wait, who said that? Oh.
This may not be for brother, but I feel
Patricia with Sigmund.
Yes.
So there's one. Someone just said the vote is there that you're potentially a vote and that you might get votes tonight. Did you know this coming in? And if you did, why do you think your tribe mates are putting some votes on you?
I actually did know about this coming into tribal, but I don't think it will be a tie. Well, some people think it will, but I have a feeling it won't.
All right. Garrett, have you fixed your mic issues? All right, Garrett. Garrett is, I'll put him up on your screen so the 10-gauge public can see him just for a couple seconds, but he's muted, so something's wrong. So Timmy.
Hi.
Hi, me Duncan. So I'm just trying to assess how this tribe unity is going in a sense. Is a vote that might be a tie, is that indicative of two strong sides, or is it just certain people want this individual to go and certain people want this individual to go? Is it more like a alliance versus an alliance?
I think it's indicative of there are some people on this tribe who want to think that they need to make a huge, enormous move the first round. So they're like, oh, let me backstab. So in the first round, someone got really excited and tried making backstabbing moves, and it got really complicated, and it caused divisions, and it lost trust in a lot of people, which made sides.
Okay, so are there two set sides, or is it still just kind of like every man for himself? James is saying there's not two set sides.
No.
Shaking his head no.
There's not.
There's not. All right, so then...
There's a gang of idiots, then there's the gang of intelligent people.
My question then to everyone, this is more of a general knowledge question. If it's not two sides against each other, why would any of you want to tie a vote?
I think people are just can't play their best game. I think people are voting off like who they like least talk to, who they least trust, and people are just trying to make sure their circle is tight before.
It's 10:15.
It's not necessarily alliances voting together per se. I think people are just voting based on what will help their game the most, and voting blocks have kind of formed instead of per se alliances.
All right. So you say the voting blocks have kind of formed. So how do you assess the strength of those voting blocks? Because voting blocks they're not serious in some situations. If you watch some seasons of Survivor, if some voting blocks fall apart, it's not that much of a long-term threat. However, whatever voting block gets their way tonight, do you think that people are going to start to make more alliances after this vote? Or do you think people are kind of just more playing right now, just anyone but me? And that's more of an open-ended question to everyone.
I think it depends on who goes home, honestly.
All right, so you think if one person goes home, then it's going to be kind of everyone for themselves, and if another person goes home, then there's potential that a group of people could have start to try to form a group? Is that what you're saying? I guess that's not what you're saying. My next general question again will be, so I ask this every single tribal council I host. Idols, 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 idols. If you've seen a season of Tvivor, you know there's going to be about, give or take, 7 idols throughout the whole damn season. So do people know? Are people thinking that some people have idols? Is it just a crapshoot? Or sometimes I've known that whole tribes know about a specific idol. Like I'll reference Tito Burrito from my season. He thought everyone knew he had an idol. So has there been any talk about idols, or have people still just kind of we'll get to that if it comes to it?
Can I make a statement on that?
Yes.
Okay, so yesterday there was like it was like very calm and everything was good. The plan was set in motion, but then like Jake got bored and paranoid and decided to target me out of the blue. And so that's when Talk of Idols got in because there was an obvious vote, but then it's like crap. If the idols use, then like what happens next? Because Jake just got bored and made me a target, and me and Jake have talked since. But like when you get paranoid like that, it creates more paranoia.
That's such a negative answer. You obviously want a response from that.
I didn't say me and Jake were best friends. I told him I didn't trust him.
That's okay.
So my next question would be, if you said to me, and if correct me if I'm wrong, you said yesterday plans were set into motion.
Yes.
Correct. All right. So in my
question,
we didn't do any planning of any votes before, like I would say to like 3 hours before. So have y'all been talking about the vote since the moment y'all lost the challenge? That's kind of an open-ended question to everyone.
Well, some of us would ask about the vote and not get a response until 1 a.m. the next day. I doubt it's like that with everyone, though.
Patricia, can I ask you another question? Did you feel like, did you talk to a lot of people about the vote? You're lagged for me. I don't know if you. I think you're lagging. Is he lagging for anyone else?
Sorry, my mic.
All right. I can hear you now. You can go.
Can you ask the question again? Sorry.
Yes, Patricia, did you hear about the vote?
Yeah, little bit, but it keeps like changing, so it's really been hard to know like who's voting for who, and it just like been done until the like final minutes of the vote. So.
Okay. Rhett, also, production is asking you to swap out so Hunter Dwayne can come on and I can ask him a question. After, I'm gonna ask like 2 more general knowledge questions so he gets on, and then I'm gonna ask him a specific question, and then we're gonna get to the voting. So I'm just still trying to assess, and I'll go to Kaya next. Was there like certain people kept out of the vote, or was like, does everyone know pretty much how certain people are voting? I'm just trying to understand like how this vote dynamic came about.
One side know what's going on, but I don't think the other side know what the other side are going to be doing, and that's when they're going to be probably shocked. But I feel like a lot of people are left out of the loop.
A lot of people.
A lot of people. I said a lot.
All right. Then, well, I'm going to ask one more general knowledge question before I go to 100. Because at the start, someone said this vote might go to a tie. And if the vote does go to a tie, then I guess my question would be, would seem like half of the tribe would be out of the loop, not all, if votes split. It's just I'm just trying to, so some of y'all are answering questions like there's like a set majority, and then some of y'all are answering questions like there isn't a set majority. Some of y'all are answering questions like no one talked about the vote, and then others are saying that there was a plan set in motion from yesterday. So what I'm gathering from almost everyone's answers is that it's like a hot mess, but it may seem unified. Hunter, I'm going to go to you. What are your thoughts about how this vote has gone down? Maybe it just in like a difference from other Survivor games you play.
First off, I just want to apologize because I just got off work. But I have no clue how this is gonna go. This is definitely different from any other games I've played in, I guess, my gaming career. I guess that's what you call it. I don't know. But I feel like everyone is all over the place and no one is really set on anything in that sense. So I think anyone could go home, to be honest. I don't know.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to confirm your votes. That means till 10:27. Please message your production chats if you would like to change or deny your votes. Now you can just like talk amongst yourself, give shout outs if you would like. At 10:27, I'll read the votes. If production confirms with me before 10:27, then I will go ahead and read the votes. Once I've read the votes, the person will have just like a couple minutes to say what they want on the Google Hangout, and then leave. I'm gonna remind you, if you're gonna come for someone's life and there's gonna be like this big dramatic fight, remember to keep it, I would say like 10 gauge, PG-13, don't say anything.
Everyone's looking at that age.
Because the majority of people on 10 gig are
I know.
10 gauge PG-13 is like everything but racism and homophobia.
Girl, bye. No, please.
Would not be a
You're
good.
not racist?
I would like to remind you, this is on the internet, so it might not be a good look when you're trying to get a job if there's a video of you screaming the N-word in a Survivor Tribal Council.
You're wearing a mask.
Oh, Cheyenne, you're on video. Can you talk to me? Go off mute, Cheyenne.
Yeah.
Cheyenne, so I didn't get to ask you a question. How are you liking your Tvivor experience?
It's actually really fun.
Are you nervous about this vote? Do you feel like you're in danger?
Honestly, I don't know, because I agree everyone's everywhere, so I don't know anymore.
All right, and then so I guess my last question is, Cheyenne, do you think that people need to pay attention to how good certain members are in competitions? Are people just voting based off their own personal taste? Is it not really like a who can help me get further in this game? It's more of a like, well, don't give me second boo, I'll vote out whoever.
I think, or well, was that Cheyenne's question? I'm sorry.
I honestly.
Yeah, Cheyenne, and you can finish it off.
Same thing.
I also would like to add something to that too.
All right, Jake, while Cheyenne's thinking, you can go, and then Hunter, you can go.
I think people are like deciding whether or not they want to like make a somewhat of a good move and get out a powerful player or vote out someone who's weaker. But I think we should just go ahead and vote out the weaker person, because this is the vote for 19th, not like 8th or 9th. Like, we still have a long ways to go in this game, and even though there may be division in our tribe, I still think we should stick together as a tribe.
I find it really annoying though how one person on this call is saying all this, but like this is the reason we're all a hot mess right now, because of this one person. Like, my lips are about to throw away the game.
Who is it?
Like, I just don't get it. Jake, you caused all this, and now you're a bit like.
I didn't
Is it just
think he
annoying?
would cause all of this, and I've talked with Timmy, and we cleared it up. And I know it still caused the problems, and I tried to fix that. So hopefully the tribe will be unified now, because I'm not going after Timmy.
Okay, I'd like to add my cent. Wait a minute, James. I was next. Thank you very much. So your question, Josh, about comps, we've had basically one comp. That first immunity challenge was bullshit. It was completely random. The second comp, a lot of the challenges were really close, so it could have gone either way. So again, it's kind of bullshit. So I don't really think any vote should be based on comps. Yes, I can see down the line, but if you look down the line in this game, you're going to be fucked. Point blank, period.
Am I next?
Yeah, you can go.
All right, so my next thing is that this will be the only round I'll be bullied into voting someone. And if the person that's continuously telling me what to do is going to continue to do it, I'm not going to continue working with them. So you got your way one round, but it's not happening again.
Hold on. Everyone else is using @tag to mention. Why don't you do the same thing?
Person knows who he is.
Well, it's not Cheyenne.
James, if you want to just at me next time, do it.
I think it's you, Hunter.
I'm just waiting on production to confirm the votes.
Well, I just want to say shout out to Andrew, shout out to Missidian, and shout out to Marway, my guitar king. Love you guys. And
Me and Skype crashing. I'm gonna love not looking at PMs when I go home.
Shout out to David and shout out to Devin.
Shout out to me, brother. Love you guys.
She shouted out to brother.
Shout out to
Shout out to Stuart, Classy Kaz.
Anyways, shout out to Phaedra Assidious, Glenn, Machero, and Unicorn Goddess 98 apply for her group game. You're welcome.
I can't go.
All right, the votes are in. I would like to remind y'all that once I read the votes, the voted off person will have only a couple minutes to say their goodbyes and then message production that who you would like to give the little spirit stick to. So I'll go get the votes. Before I read the votes, would anyone like to play a hidden immunity idol?
I would like to play my idol. Oh,
who said that?
I would like to play my idol. I'm not going home tonight.
I don't.
Nice
you actually
try.
have an idol. It's the joke.
Wait, I'm so confused. Is he safe? Why the fuck would you use an idol?
I'm not going home tonight.
Do you actually have an idol?
Yeah.
What the fuck? No, I want to change my vote. Can I
Are you
change?
joking?
wait,
Change. No.
wait. What? Wait.
Honestly, I'm checking with production just to make sure.
I want to change my vote. What the fuck? No.
Production doesn't tell
No,
me.
you don't get to change your vote. Like I'm playing the idol.
No, I've been.
Bye.
No, votes are
manipulated.
locked.
What the
So any
hell?
votes are locked.
Kaya, be quiet. You can go
I'm
home.
Oh my
I'm
god.
switching.
I'm switching. I want to switch.
No, go home, Kaya.
All right. This is not a hidden immunity idol, and I would like to remind you that it is a very basic kindergarten joke to play an idol that you don't have. I've seen that one many a time, so it's not that funny.
Oh my god.
All right. I will now read votes.
Good luck, guys.
First vote.
It's
Jake.
10:30.
That's one vote, Jake. Second vote, Jake. That's two votes, Jake. Third vote, Jake. That's three votes, Jake.
Oh my god.
Fourth vote, Jake. That's four votes, Jake. 0 votes, anyone else. Fifth vote, Jake. That's 5 votes, Jake. Sixth vote, Patricia. 1 vote, Patricia. 1 vote, Jake.
Oh my god.
Seventh vote, Patricia. 2 votes, Patricia. 5 votes, Jake. Next vote, Patricia. 3 votes, Patricia. 5 votes, Jake. 2 votes left. Ninth vote, Patricia. 4 votes, Patricia. 5 votes, Jake. 1 vote left. Last and final vote, Patricia.
Oh my god.
That is 5 votes, Patricia. 5 votes, Jake. We have a tie. Everyone besides Patricia and Jake, please revote between Patricia and Jake. I would like to remind you that if it ties again, we will be going to Purple Rocks. If it goes to Purple Rocks, BB5 lover, since you played the spirit stick, Patricia and Jake will all be immune. And the rock draw will come between everyone else. So with that being said, you have, I would say 5 minutes to send production.
Can I add something?
Oh dear.
Yes.
All right. Day 1, Jake made an alliance with me, Kaya, and Rhett, and he made it the core 4, and he wanted to vote out Ninjan. Okay, he's the one who wanted to get Ninjan out, and he was trying to get Ninjan, Eli, and Patricia. They're saying, he said that they were the outside 3. If you guys really want to not vote him out, you guys are dumb. Okay, just saying it.
Me when I was left out of a core 4. Oh.
You were left out of everything.
Nothing to complain about. I was being voted for at the beginning of the day. Girl, bye.
Patricia
Wait.
is not a threat. Patricia is the only one who was not in any alliance chat. Okay, so just let you guys know, if Eli and Ninjan, if you want to let someone like that in here, you guys can make stupid moves yourselves.
Wait.
Because, and Cheyenne, just so you know, we all know that your cousin's on the other side with Kendra. Okay, so
You also have 3 minutes, so I would send in your vote. If you have 3 minutes, so get to send in.
Wait, Cheyenne has a cousin, Jane.
By
Make a
By the way, Ninjon, just so you know, the reason you were made a target yesterday was because Jake told everyone to vote you originally, but he stopped trusting me, which is why he made me.
exactly.
That's not what I said. You were the one who wanted
No, I said, who are we voting? And you said, I don't know, Ninjon question mark.
No, I said
You did.
Patricia.
No, you said, I don't know, Ninjon,
You
or
did
what
not
about
say
Patricia?
No.
W show
I said
receipts. W show
Patricia.
receipts.
I said Patricia, and you asked who Patricia was voting for, and I said I think Patricia is voting for Ninjon, and you piggybacked off that idea, and you were like, "Oh, let's vote Ninjon."
I have a question. How was Brock's decided? Like, is it a wheel or
How is what? Rocks decided?
is it a wheel?
I mean, I guess it's a wheel, or I could put a bunch of paper with a fucking rock image on one of them and sprinkle this up and shake it about and then call your name up and then pull one until someone pulls the rock. But I'll let production give me the go ahead on if we'll get to rocks if it comes to rocks.
Wait, so like you guys said Jake did all of this?
I just want to make like one thing clear. Yesterday, I was made a target by Jake. Ninjon was made a target by Jake. Patricia was made a target by Jake.
true.
Excuse me, Jake. I'm talking. I don't remember talking to you. Okay, Eli, you were made a target by Jake. He was in the alliance chat to get everybody out.
Wait. Stop all that. If you can send me a screenshot saying he made me a target, then let's
We
just
can't
let's-
send screenshots. It's against.
You have a minute to send that.
Yeah, you have a minute to me.
Print screen.
No, Eli, we can't send screenshots. It's against the rules. You get a strike.
And all I'm gonna say is,
I'm not taking a
let's
strike.
play sides.
If you want to go to Rocks to say Jake who wanted to do out, then let's go to Rocks. I voted Jake.
Can I say something, please?
Go ahead.
Yes.
The only two people I've been targeting this entire game were Timmy and then Patricia. Anything else is not true.
It's not true.
Wait,
That's not true.
I have to say something. Jake, you know you're my friend outside of this game. You know, like, I consider you a bro, but let's be real. You did say Eli's name, and you did say Ninjon's name, and you can't sit there and say you didn't.
Oh my God.
Jake, come on. You know I love you outside of the game, but in this game, you have said everyone's name.
Get the snake out before anyone else, everyone.
Like, and it's not going to change my opinion of you, whether I go home in a rock or not. You're still going to be my bro outside of the game, but don't lie.
Hold on, wait. Where's my production chat?
Oh, honey, friendship is over.
When I ask for the final vote count and they give me a 10-figure vote, and I'm like, not physically possible.
I love the
Come on, production. You have one job.
Y'all so shady though. I wanted to go to this tribal council, make a joke, have a great time with all y'all, and now I'm getting like no airtime. You're canceled.
Ninjan, you're the shady one because I tried to help you like 10 minutes ago and then like you're just acting shady, so shut up.
Kaya, are you fucking bipolar? You're going after like
please
everyone
stop
in this
talking to
call
me,
right
please.
now.
I love
Stop
this.
talking to
I
me.
love
Wait,
this.
you're being serious, so let's talk about it. How am I shady?
You're just shady.
Ow.
You're just shady.
Oh, because I wear black? Honey, you're canceled.
Oh my god, what a word.
I could never be shady. I'm Canada's favorite house guest. And besides, if anyone's shady, it's people that wanted to vote for me. I'm very lucky that I didn't receive votes, but I think I am nowhere near an aggressor in this tribal council.
All right, the votes are in.
Votes.
Once I read the vote, if there is a clear majority, then that person will only have a few seconds to say their goodbyes. And with that, I'll read the votes. There are 8 votes this time, only between Patricia and Jake. First vote, Patricia. Second vote, Jake. 1 vote Patricia, 1 vote Jake. Next vote, Patricia. 2 votes Patricia, 1 vote Jake. 4th vote, Jake. 2 votes Jake, 2 votes Patricia. Next vote, Jake. 3 votes Jake, 2 votes Patricia. Next vote, Jake. That's 4 votes Jake, 2 votes Patricia, 2 votes left. Second person voted out of Camp Okanaga, Alawa, Jake. Jake, that's enough. Please bring me your torch.
Bye, Jake. Sorry, you got eliminated. Oh wait, you did. Ah!
Okay, let me just say something. I didn't see that coming. You guys got me good. I have an idol in my pocket that I didn't play.
Oh, it was him. Oh my god.
But everything that Timmy and Jimmy were saying is not true. My only two
bye.
types
Yeah, it
were
is.
Oh, wow, bye.
Bye.
Patricia
Bye.
and
I
Timmy.
know you were everything. You got me evicted
So-
last time. Bye.
You know I love you, Jake.
I love you too, Hunter.
He just was good boy.
I'm sorry I caused all this tribe disunity, but I sincerely hope you guys can rally together and take down the other tribe. No hard
Oh my
feelings.
god, I feel sorry now.
No, way to go out with your head held high, Jake.
I wouldn't have done it.
I was gonna play my idol on Ninjon, but I thought
Oh, why? That would have been so good.
So I thought we had the numbers, so I thought I didn't need to play it when he wasn't even the vote at all. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure who turned their votes on me from my alliance or whatever, but if it was you, Ninjon, then the fact that I was considering playing my idol on you and you voted against me.
Jake, now you may hand the spirit stick away.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Jake.
Okay. I need time to decide about
All
this.
right. Well, then now you won't give the spirit stick away. Message production, you have like a 15-minute time period.
Okay.
Bye,
Do
Jake.
I have to like say it right here, or
Well, I mean, you could say it right here, or you could just tell production.
I'll tell production in a couple minutes.
All right.
Bye, Jake.
Bye,
Bye,
Jake.
Jake.
Hi, Jake. I love you.
Congrats on surviving your tribal council.
Yes.
Congratulations, Patricia. I love you.
Now that you've gone to tribal council, you have fire.
Oh my god. Honey, we got fire in that tribal council. Don't even worry.
Didn't we have gotten fire for the first immunity
With
challenge?
that, this tribal council is over. I'm sure production will let you know who has the spirit stick and if there is any sort of twist, whatever, or what the next competition is. And with that, congratulations. You're one step closer to winning a fake $1 million.